Hey YouTube, so for those who are unaware, I've been using the Gan354 M as my 3x3 main for a couple months now, and a lot of people have been asking me how I set mine up to be so good. So I decided to make this video to help out all the people who wanted to know. First, I'm going to go over the things you'll need for this setup. You'll definitely want a screwdriver, the GES nuts that come with it, some paper towels or napkins, and some lube, although if you don't have lube, I have found a glass of water to work perfectly fine, and of course the cube itself. Like I mentioned, this cube comes with some GES nuts. We won't need them yet though, so just put them aside for later. After you've done that, one of the first things you're going to notice when you get this cube is that it comes in a box, which is actually one of the harder parts of setting this cube up. I'd personally recommend kind of prying at this part right here until you get it to open. This can be kind of hard, so this is where your screwdriver might come in handy. Of course, it's better to not break the box just in case you ever want to use it again, but that may be a risk you'll have to take to get the cube. Next, you'll want to take the cube out of its plastic wrap. This part is also kind of tricky, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem if you were able to get it out of the box. If you are having trouble, you can use the screwdriver from before, or even a sharp knife if you prefer, but be sure to get your parents' permission first. Now, your cube may not be perfect after these first couple steps, but the next step is where the real magic happens. You're going to want to take the cube over to your desk or wherever you usually practice and do a couple solves on it. Hopefully you saved the GES nuts from earlier because this is where they'll come into play. You're probably kind of hungry by now. I know I was. So you can bring the nuts over to your solving station to snack on while you practice. After you've done a couple more solves, you'll want to take out the lube or glass of water and the paper towels I mentioned earlier. It's always good to stay hydrated while you practice, so you can take a sip between every couple solves. From my experience, I've actually found water to work better than normal lubes when setting up this cube. But all this snacking and hydrating does come at a price. Your upper lip may get a bit messy, so you can wipe it down with the paper towels. Now that that's all done, your Gan354 M should be good to go. I actually follow a similar process when setting up most of my puzzles, so let me know if there are any other puzzles you want me to go over in the future. But yeah, that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video.